Rob, kind of going hand in hand with that last issue we just discussed about the theaters planning on reopening, of course, has been the ongoing drama and saga of AMC Theatres and what's been going on with them at every twist and turn. We've heard about how badly they were hurting. Bankruptcy may be forthcoming. And the really sad thing was that it had nothing to do with it being AMC's fault. This was just a bad situation that happened, and they're just falling victim to it. Well, amidst all the talk of bankruptcy, which could offer them some protections, but also remember, declaring bankruptcy as a big corporation like that also carries some big negatives that will hurt them long term if they do it. In the midst of all this talk, the company WANDA. Now, WANDA is the Chinese company that at one point, while I was still working at AMC Theatres, WANDA was the company that bought AMC Theatres. They later divested themselves down to about 60% of the ownership of it. They have since, due to Chinese regulations, they've reduced their ownership even more. They are no longer the owners of AMC Theatres, but they are the largest shareholders. I think they own about 38% of AMC or something like that. But WANDA has come out on their official website and put out a very direct statement that simply said, it was short and sweet, any talk, any reports about AMC going to bankruptcy is pure rumor. So you have the largest shareholder of AMC Theatres right now saying, we are not going to be going into bankruptcy. We're not going to declare bankruptcy. Now, again, there could be situations here where bankruptcy is absolutely the best thing in the world for them because it could offer them some protections. But at the same time, bankruptcy also has some long-term negative effects on your company as well. Rob, does the fact that WANDA, again, the largest shareholder, they're not the owners of the company, but they are the largest shareholders, does them saying that give us a little bit of insight that maybe they themselves are going to infuse the company with a bunch more cash, or maybe they and other shareholders are in talk with other investment companies? Like, does this indicate either A, does it just indicate wishful thinking? Or B, does this indicate maybe to us that there is behind the scenes movement on this and they are going to figure out one way or the other, come out the other side of this? How do you interpret this?
Well, not being a banker and not having any knowledge of this, but just speaking as I think from a common sense perspective, there's still large shareholders, as you pointed out, in AMC, and AMC is not an iffy company. I mean, in the history of movies, people just never once decided, we're not going to go to movies anymore. You know, movies are a healthy business, and I think that there's no reason why AMC, that, as you pointed out yesterday, has been building up their business, expanding, renovating their theaters, starting A-list, doing all the kinds of things that a movie theater's chain should be doing. It's in a great position. When this coronavirus has passed us by, when the wave has slammed into the beach and gone back out to sea, movie theaters are going to do big business again. So it's like, look, you don't sell all your shares of a decent stock in a bear market. You know, one day it's going to go back up. That's what investors do. They ride the waves of tumult that comes with investing. And I think AMC Theatres is a good bet. You know, it's not some crazy startup that you don't know if the technology is going to work or not. This is a tried and true business, and moviegoers have been around for more than a century. So it makes sense to me that if they have the cash and they can prop up the company for at least 3 or 4 more months and ride out this storm, then I think it's a good bet. I like hearing it. I don't know if it's true. I hope it is.
Yeah, me too, man, because it would be great. Because I think you're right. We've talked about this before, though. If AMC can just hold on, just stay alive, hold on until those reopens, and like months like October, November do come, when you're going to get a lot of big movies and the money will start to flow and it'll put them in a much better situation. Hopefully what WANDA is saying right now is going to be an indication that maybe there's going to be some help to get them to that point. So we'll have to wait and see. Question here is, guys, what do you think? We're hearing the largest shareholder of AMC saying, no, bankruptcy is just rumors. Does that give you some hope, or is that them just playing a PR game? What do you think about it? Jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. All right.